thing I'm sick of having to explain is why I have 8 baby daddies. Okay, so I'm explaining this one time for y'all, so it won't be any more questions. Okay, let me explain this. If you have one and you take away one, you have 0. But if you have 8 and you take away 3, you still have 5.
Now, I don't know if this is very interesting. I don't know if this is very common in the state of Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee, it's all jokes aside. But apparently, this lady, she has 8 kids by, no, I'm sorry, 11 kids by 8 different baby dads. And we're like, just thinking about it, it's just like we're already into some deep waters here. Like, and she's not even realizing the dangers that she's putting her kids into, especially having different men around. These are the kids' most important years. They learning development and having a stable home for them, mom and dad present, is very important to a kid. I believe every kid deserves, but unfortunately it doesn't happen. But if you do it intentionally to your own children, then shame on you. Shame, because now these kids have to question. They'd be like, hey, Tom, that's your dad. Hey, John, that's your dad. Damien, that's your dad. Reginald, that's your dad. Juan, that's your dad. Enrique, that's your dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it just put kids in a dysfunctional way, and when they're interacting with other kids and they seeing that one person, you know what I'm saying? It just goes and it gets really disgusting and really dysfunctional. Now, for the guys, I really blame them. I mean, they probably just going for a quick fix, hi, bam, thank you, man. But all I'm saying is that you had to be mindful of what you put in your seed into. Like, she's treating men like Pokemon cards. She's like collectibles. She's just trying to catch them all. And I'm surprised. Like, the government of Tennessee needs to send this lady a box of condoms every month. Cause like, yo, you messing up demographics here. This is telling me this is just one big clearance sale on some bad meat here. This is this is big red flags over here, big red. But now she's quite the mathematician here. All right, she has it all figured out. She's just advertising her role to other people that should consider doing the same thing as she do. But the problem is that, and this is what she said. I'm just gonna keep on reading what she said, and you let me know what you guys think. And she said, there were even advantages to having so many men around. Let me explain. If you have one and take away one, you have 0. But if you have 8 and you take away 3, you still have 5. No, you dumbass. You don't have that. She's already off in a conceited and like in a self-centered position. She's thinking for herself. She's not thinking for her children. It's like she's just using them kids for, I don't know, government checks. I don't know. But I don't know. But all I'm saying, those kids who are, if their father left for whatever reason, they passed away or they just ran away. Because if they ran away from you, I'm pretty much sure they ran away from their kids, because they're not quality dads, I would say. It just doesn't sound like quality. You're dealing with quantity, not quality here. But it's a learning development issue for those kids, because they've seen so many dads going in and out the house. They lost their dad for whatever reason, and they take that up as their teenager and be more prone into being like delinquents and just being a very I don't want to say a bad plague to society, but they have a long way to go to learn, because they have to learn these things themselves. Sometimes, kids will wake up really and pick up really quick and fast, but sometimes you have other kids that really needs some type of guidance. They need order, and a man can provide that. Or if you have a strong mother, they provide order into the household, and she is not having any type of control. It doesn't seem like she's having control. If she has time to post on Instagram and all these stuff like that, what makes you think she has time for her children, for her 11 kids at home? So there's more that meets the story inside here. But all I'm saying is a very dangerous story, a very dangerous thing that she's stepping on, and this can cost your family. This can cost your kids not to even talk to you once they get older, because they realize that they have to be the parents in their own household. They have to grow up much more faster taking care of the other siblings, and may have to take care of you because you don't know what you're doing. And that's putting big responsibility on them kids' shoulders. So I'm really concerned for their well-being and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys like the video, hit that like, share, subscribe, and always remember